Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my academic statistics, including my high school grades, my standardized testing, as well as a couple other exams that I took during high school that became part of my uni application to the United States. So for those who don't know me, hello, my name is Christine and I'm from Auckland, New Zealand and will be part of the University of Pennsylvania class of 2022 starting in this fall. So for any of you guys watching this right now who are looking to apply to the US, definitely look into applying to the University of Pennsylvania because go Quakers. Like, why not? Like, Quakers are just Quakers. Like, look at them. If you're interested in my videos and want to know more about the university application process, how I got into an Ivy League university, and also want to know what the experience is like being a college student, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. But for now, let's get started into the statistics. Before I do actually delve into my statistics though, I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there that these statistics will not guarantee you admission into the University of Pennsylvania if you do get them. Know that my grades were not perfect and they weren't actually even up to the benchmark for what Ivy League or top universities were looking for. So that just goes to show that statistics are not the end-all die-all, and admissions officers are actually looking for a holistic student, and it is a holistic application process. Admissions officers are able to get a much better picture not only through your statistics, but personality through your essay, your extracurriculars that you're involved in, your teacher recommendations, as well as the interview. Just keep that in mind, but for today though, we're just going to start with our statistics. So I went to a relatively small high school with 170 people in my graduating class, with half of them taking the curriculum that I took called the IB, the International Baccalaureate, whilst the other half took the NCA curriculum, which is the New Zealand curriculum. And just so you know, there was no GPA, no class ranking, so the only things that were sent from my school that were given was my predicted grade. And that's because I applied to UPenn through ED and my final grades would not have come out in time for them to know. And by the time my grades did come out in January, I had already gained admission to the US, so what was sent was my predicted grades. So in the IB, I took 4 high-level subjects and 3 standard-level subjects. My high-level subjects were English, language and literature, physics, chemistry, as well as economics, while my standard-level subjects were maths, Chinese, as well as something else, which I cannot remember. Wait, jokes? We only have 6 subjects. Yes, 6 times 7 equals 42. Yes, so my standard level subjects were Chinese and maths. So that was IB, and I ended up with a predicted grade of 45 out of 45, a perfect score, and I'm really thankful to my teachers for believing in me. My grades leading up to when predicted grades came out were very good, which meant that my teachers were really believing of me and were confident that I would do as well as what that score says. Moving on to my standardized testing, I started off with the ACT, and the first time I took it I got a 31. I noticed that my reading grade was not amazing, like it was quite terrible frankly, and so I tried to do the ACT again, but I prepared a lot more for the reading. However, I only improved my mark by 1 to get a 32. So very late I decided to switch to the SAT. The SAT I took in October of 2017, 1 month before ED applications were due, which meant that that was my last chance to send through anything. And I got a pretty decent score, although not the score that universities, especially in the Ivy League, are looking for. So I ended up with a 1470 with 800 in maths and a 670 in English. But I didn't really have any other chance, so I still sent that SAT mark through and didn't want to send through my ACT because I didn't think that they were as good as my SATs. With my SAT 2s, I took 3 subjects. I took math, which I got 800 in, Chinese with listening, where I got 780, and I also took physics, where I got 730. So the latter 2 subjects definitely were not perfect grades, and that also shows that you don't need to have perfect grades to get into a top university. So those were my standardized testing scores. during my final year of high school, I also took a statistics paper at the University of Auckland. During that was a semester-long paper. I really enjoyed that, and I ended up doing really well, and I got an A in that paper. So that was also included in my application. Also, with my stats, we also have an NCEA scholarship examination that is optional for students here, and that really went to show that I was trying to challenge myself and take things that weren't necessarily just the baseline for high school education. And I got a scholarship in English as well as statistics, which I was really happy about, and that also became part of my application. So those were my grades for my uni application. As you can tell, those grades were not perfect. They were not amazing grades, and I can say that I'm not a perfect student. So if you do have any other questions about the university application process or university experience in general, make sure to ask them down in the comment sections below, and I'll see you again in my next video. Good luck, enjoy your day, and have a good day. Have a good day and enjoy your day.